That's pipeline vandalism on LPG supply in the market. That's why we think LPG is a wonderful substitute fuel for natural gas for power generation, and that's why we're driving LPG for power generation as a way to go.
Now let's come to your relationship with the Bank of Industry. What's the history?
Bank of Industry is it's been a very robust relationship since we started, to be honest with you. We got our first credit out of Bank of Industry in 2012. And then, but the relationship started before then because we had to educate the energy desk as to the importance and imperatives of supporting the LPG industry. They didn't quite, just like the entire banking industry in Nigeria, the energy desk, is really somewhat narrow to maybe upstream support, and then the downstream support, they largely the white fuels, people building out tank farms of petrol and diesel and kerosene, but the bankers didn't quite understand LPG. So when we came into the LPG space, even getting the first commercial loan was headache, was plenty of trouble. But as it is, banking and banking support is not just about willingness. It's not only about viability of the business. There's also due consideration for ability to repay the loan and willingness to pay the loans, because your project could be very viable, but you have people managing the business, all right, that have a track record of not paying loans, repaying loans. So ability to pay the loans and willingness to pay the loans, even if you have the ability, they are very, very important considerations for any banker. But even beyond that, would then be what you're looking out for in considering willingness and ability to repay loans. And that's where the personalities of the people managing the business then come to play. And that's where we struck it well, because we were able to swing our bankers at BOI, both at the commercial banks and at BOI, eventually at BOI, by track record of what we've done in the years past, with our modest, cash flow. And then it was easy for them to then consider giving us support. They gave us our first support in 2012, and that credit is running very well. I hear that we are ranked one of their best customers, Bank of Industry. We're proud to be in that category. And then we have recently secured even more funds, expansion funds from Bank of Industry. They are happy to continue supporting us. So right now we've got a robust portfolio with Bank of Industry, credit portfolio with Bank of Industry. And we're happy with it. It's allowing us to actively expand our retail infrastructure, all right, retail infrastructure and also delivery infrastructure as well, all right, because you can't be rolling out retail plants without considering how to get gas to those retail plants. So that's our story, Bank of Industry. It's been a very wonderful one. It's a testimony we love to share all the time.
In what ways, looking back now, would you say that your relationship with the Bank of Industry has set you apart from those who used to be your competitors when you started?
Oh, we are head and shoulder above most of our competitors we started off with. It comes natural with the kind of support we have from BOI rather. We got credit from BOI, it's single-digit credit from BOI. It's only natural that we'll grow very fast, all right? But again, I can only speak for ourselves. I don't know what the other operators may be, where they may be getting funding from. But we have found ourselves to have now emerged as a leading player in the LPG space. And we give a lot of thanks to Bank of Industry. And by just that support alone, we have been able to then grow up other LPG segments, all right? Just as a fallout of the support we got. So we now have franchisees, we have licensed, we have dealers, we have retailers, we have truck operators, we have plant operators, you know, we have accessories, marketers. We do a whole lot across the value chain just because we have that singular support of Bank of Industry that has given us a capacity.
The Bank of Industry takes job creation very seriously. How much jobs would you say that your company has been able to create since you got the first funding from the Bank of Industry to now?
With respect to specifics, it would be difficult, like I earlier said. But I can give you an idea, you know, how impactful the BOI support credit has been, both in the by way of the forward linkage and the backward linkage effects. The backward linkage effects will be in way of our doing well due to BOI support, impacting on the cylinder manufacturers that are allowing us to gain access to more consumers. So the guy who is manufacturing cylinders or who is importing cylinders is able to rely on our growth to then find retail presence across the country as a veritable platform for them to retail their LPG cylinders. So the cylinder manufacturing companies are able to grow their cylinder manufacturing, or cylinder manufacturing importers are able to grow their cylinder importation, and the requisite personnel to market the cylinder they have imported or produced, all right? So that's impacting on employment in that sense. And then importers or manufacturers of accessories, filling hoses, regulators, and what have you, all right? And then the forward linkage, our own direct staff, from our direct plant operators, every plant has at least 4 direct staff, all right? And then ancillary staff, like home delivery dispatch riders who will deliver the gas to homes and what have you. Every gas plant of ours will be assigned a couple of delivery vehicles, all right? The drivers, the marketers assigned to those vehicles, all right? And then the pick-up points where we have, under our retailership scheme, where we have, say, a housewife who is able to serve us as a collector, a collecting point for the residents in her locality, for us to have a one-stop, pick-up, drop-off and pick-up kind of thing. So being a housewife, you can actually make money from being in the LPG business. So we've designed our LPG marketing strategy in such a way that is impacting across board.
So what are your plans for expansion?
Plans for expansion is, like I said, with the additional credit we're secured from Bank of Industry, is to improve our footprint, retail footprint across the country. Largely now to the northern regions of this country, where there's still a lot of room for improvement in the gas penetration, for gas domestic use and what have you. And also, because in the north you have serious energy crisis respect to because of deforestation that is very, very predominant in the north. So they really cannot continue to be relying on firewood. It's just a no-no. So for us, the support from BOI is going to enable us now approach the northern markets and see how we can get better presence there to avail the consumers in the northern region better access to LPG as a cooking fuel. That's our plan with the support that we have from Bank of Industry.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative.
The BOI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BOI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works? Simply search keyword Bank of Industry and download our mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BOI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Whether you're in the creative industry, agro and food processing, engineering and technology, or solid mineral sector, it doesn't matter what sector you're playing in. The Bank of Industry is more than able and willing to partner with you. And just like our guest said today, BOI would meet you at the very point of your need. The Bank of Industry has branches spread all over the country. Do not hesitate to walk into any closest to you. You can as well visit their website at boi.ng. They have even made applying for loans a lot easier. Just download the BOI SME loan app from the Google Play Store. Tweet at me at KAY Alayande and let's continue the conversation online. That's our package for today. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye now.